Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God as a noun and as verb, the most merciful God, the bestower of mercy. Aleph Lam Ra. كتاب أحكمت آياته ثم فصلت من لدن حكيم خبير. ALR. This book, the verses whereof are guarded against corruption, and are also distinctly explained from the wise, the knowing God, that you serve not any other God, for I am a denouncer of threats and a bearer of good tidings unto you from him, and that ye ask pardon of your Lord, and that ye be turned unto him. And the verse of love by and for God in this surah, amongst 56 such verses, is number 90. But that first verse there should clarify to any who doubt that Mohammed spoke religious teachings explaining the Quran. Who distinctly explains the Quran except the messenger that it comes with? Well, other people can too, but it seems very strange that he wouldn't have been able to. He will cause you to enjoy a plentiful provision until a prefixed time, and to every one that hath merit will he give his abundant. But if ye turn back, verily I fear for you the punishment of a great day. Unto God shall ye return, and he is almighty. Do they not double their breast, that they may conceal from him? When they cover themselves with their garments, doth not he know that which they conceal, and that which they discover? For he knoweth the innermost parts of the breast. There is no creature which creepeth on the earth, but God provideth it its food. And he knoweth the place of its retreat, and where it is laid up. The whole of it is written in the perspicuous book of his decrees. And he who hath created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, but his throne was above the waters before the creation thereof, that he might prove you and see which of you would excel in works. If thou say, ye shall surely be raised again after death, the unbelievers will say, this is nothing but manifest sorcery. And verily, if we defer their punishment unto a determined season, they will say, what hindereth it from falling on us? Will it not come upon them on a day wherein there shall be none to avert it from them? And that which they scoffed at shall encompass them. Verily, if we cause men to taste mercy from us, and afterwards take it away from him, he will surely become desperate and ungrateful. And if we cause him to taste favor after an affliction hath befallen him, he will surely say, the evils which I have suffered are past from me. And he will become joyful and insolent. Except those who persevere with patience and do that which is right, they shall receive pardon and a great reward. Peradventure thou wilt omit part of that which has been revealed unto thee, and thy breast will become straitened, lest they say, unless the treasure be sent down unto him, or an angel come with him, bear witness unto him, we will not believe. So you believe in some of the holy things, but since you're not the one witnessing it, well, I'm not going to believe the specific content. Verily, thou art a preacher only, and God is the governor of all things. Will they say, he hath forged? Answer, bring therefore 10 chapters like unto it, forged. and call on whomever ye may to assist you, except God, if you speak the truth. Now there's something called the Devil's Koran that's supposedly been dug up that has 10 chapters of Satan. One of them is a spoof of Surah 1, but if they hear you not, know that this has been revealed by the knowledge of God only, and there is no God but He. La ilaha illallah. Will ye therefore become Muslims? Al-Muslimin, Muslimun, I forget the exact form of this. You know, submitters, surrenderers, the people of wholeness, the people of peace. Who chooseth the present life and the pomp thereof, unto them will we give the recompense of their works therein, and the same shall not be diminished unto them. These are they for whom no other is prepared in the next life except the fire. That which they have done in this life shall perish, and that which they have wrought shall be in vain. Shall he therefore be compared with him whom followeth the evident declarations of his Lord, and whom a witness from him attendeth, preceded by the book of Moses, which was revealed for a guide out of mercy to mankind? These believe in Alcoran, but whoever of the confederate believeth not therein is threatened the fire, which threat shall certainly be executed. Be not therefore in doubt concerning it, for it is the truth from thy Lord. But the greater part of men will not believe. Who is more unjust than he who imagineth a lie concerning God? They shall be set before the Lord the day of judgment, and the witness shall say, These are they who devise lies against their Lord. And I won't mention on this playlist, but I mentioned a lot on another playlist, a particular figure that gives a sermon around the 22nd of October and during the weekend of Catholic Easter, that to anybody who pays attention to body language or just detail knows that he makes up creation myths and other myths and changes details of stories and even lies about his own dreams. Shall not the curse of God fall on the unjust, who turn men aside from the way of God, and seek to render it crooked, and who prevail against not, and who believe not in the life to come? Well, in the finality of the life to come, that is. They say, oh, until you become like me, you know, anybody who falls short will have to come back until he finally gets the whole thing right, or at least joins my group. Ridiculous. These were not able to prevail on earth, neither had they any protectors besides God. Their punishment shall be doubled unto them. They could not hear, neither could they see. These are they who have lost their own souls, and the idols which they falsely imagine have abandoned them. You know, the things that they treat as gods, whether or not they call them gods. There is no doubt, but they shall be most miserable in the world to come. For therefore those who believe and do good works and humble themselves before their Lord, they shall be inhabitants of paradise. They shall remain therein. The similitude of the two parties is as the blind and the deaf, and as he who seeth and heareth. Shall they be compared as equal? Will ye not therefore consider, we formerly sent Noah unto his people, and he said, Verily, I am a public preacher unto you, that ye worship God alone. Verily, I fear for you the punishment of the terrible day. But the chiefs of the people who believed not answered, We see thee to be no other than a man like unto us, and we do not see that any follow thee except those who are the most abject amongst us, that believed on thee by a rash judgment. Neither do we perceive any excellence in you above us, but we esteem you to be liars. Noah said, O my people, tell me, if I have received an evident declaration from my Lord, and he hath bestowed on me mercy from himself, which is hidden from you, do we compel you to the same, in case ye be adverse thereto? O my people, I ask not of you riches, for my preaching unto you. My reward is with God alone. I will not drive away those who have believed. Verily they shall meet their Lord, the resurrection. But I perceive that ye are ignorant men. O my people, who shall assist me against God, if I drive them away? Will ye not therefore consider? I say not unto you, the treasures of God are in my power. Neither do I say, I know the secrets of God. Therefore, neither do I say, verily, I am an angel. Neither do I say of those whom your eyes do contemn, God will by no means bestow good on them. God best knoweth that which is in their souls. For then should I certainly be one of the unjust. They answered, O Noah, thou hast already disputed with us, and hast multiplied disputes with us. Now therefore do thou bring that punishment upon us, wherewith thou hast threatened us, if thou speakest truth. Noah said, Verily God alone shall bring it upon you, if he pleaseth, and ye shall not prevail against him, so as to escape the same. Neither shall my counsel profit you, although I endeavor to counsel you aright, if God shall please to lead you into error. He is your Lord, and unto him shall ye return. Will they say, he hath forged? Answer, if I have forged it, on me be my guilt, and let me be clear of that which ye are guilty of. And it was revealed unto Noah, saying, Verily, none of thy people shall believe, except he who hath already believed. Be not therefore grieved for that which they are doing, but make an ark in our presence, a barge, not ark, that goes too far, according to the form and dimensions which we have revealed unto thee, and which we have revealed unto thee, and speak not unto me in behalf of those who have acted unjustly, for they are doomed to be drowned. But he built the ark, and so often as the company of his people passed by him, they derided him. He said, Though ye scoff at us now, we will scoff at you, as ye scoff at us. And ye shall surely know on whom a punishment shall be inflicted, which shall cover him with shame, and on whom a lasting punishment shall fall. Thus were they employed until our sentence was put in execution, and the oven poured forth. And we said, carry into the ark of every species, the barge. Ark's not a proper word there. Every species, one pair, and thy family. Doesn't say the whole world, but, maybe several species from the area. And thy family, except him on whom a previous sentence hath passed, and those who believe. But there believe not with him except a few. And Noah said, embark thereon in the name of God, while it moveth forward, and while it standeth still, for my Lord is gracious and merciful. And the ark swam with them, the barge floated with them, between waves like mountains. So then it was washing over. It's not just and what, 9,000 something years ago, this wave washed up in the high hills from the impact in multiple areas, actually. But the Black Sea was formed, and likely it. The ark swam with them waves between mountains, and Noah called unto his son, who was separated, saying, embark with us, my son, and stay not with unbelievers. He answered, I will get on a mountain which will secure me from the water. Noah replied, there is no security on this day from the decree of God, except for him on whom he shall have mercy. And a wave passed between them, and he became one of those who were drowned. So the wave came over. This again matches that sort of story rather than the world flood. Noah replied, there is no security on this day from the decree of God, except for him on whom he shall have mercy. And a wave passed between them, and he became one of those who were drowned. And it was said, O earth, swallow up thy waters, and thou, O heaven, withhold thy rain. And immediately the water abated, and the decree was lifted, and the ark rested on Al-Judi. And it was said, that doesn't mean that Al-Judi was not one of the Arafat mountains. And it was said, away with the ungodly people. And Noah called upon his Lord, saying, O my Lord, verily my son is of my family, and thy promise is true. For thou art most just of those who exercise judgment. God answered, O Noah, he's not of thy family. The Ahlbayt, that type of house. This is not a righteous work. No, the intercession. Ask not of me, therefore, that wherein thou hast no knowledge. I admonish thee that thou become not one of the ignorant. And some people say that one of his wives disobeyed and had an illegitimate son, but whether or not that's true, that would lend a different truth to this story, wouldn't it? Not one of the ignorant. Noah said, O Lord, I have recourse unto thee, that I ask not of thee wherein I have no knowledge. Unless thou forgive me and be merciful unto me, I shall be one of those who perish. And it was said unto him, O Noah, come down from that with peace from us, and blessing upon thee, and upon a part of those who are with thee. But as for a part of them, we will suffer them to enjoy, and afterwards shall be a grievous punishment for us be afflicted on them. This is a secret history which we reveal unto thee, which thou didst know it, neither did thy people before this. Wherefore persevere with patience. For the issue shall attend the pious. And unto the tribe of Ad we sent their brother Hud. And he said, O my people, worship God. Ye have no God besides him. Ye only imagine falsehood in setting up idols and intercessors of your own making. O my people, I ask not of you for this any recompense. My recompense do I expect from him only who hath created me. Will you not therefore understand? O my people, ask pardon of your Lord and be turned unto him. He will send the heaven to pour forth rain plentifully upon you, and he will increase your strength by giving you unto you strength. Therefore turn not aside to commit evil. They answered, O Hud, thou hast brought us no proof what thou sayest. Therefore we will not leave our gods for thy sake, neither do we believe thee. We say no other than that some of our gods have afflicted thee with evil. He replied, Verily, I call God to witness, and do ye also bear witness that I am clear of that which ye associate with God besides him. Do ye all therefore devise a plot against me, and tarry not, for I put my confidence in God, my Lord, your Lord. There is no beast, but he holdeth it by its forelock. Verily, my Lord proceedeth in the right way. But if ye turn back, I've already declared unto you that with which I was sent unto you. And my Lord shall substitute another nation in your stead, and ye shall not hurt him at all, for my Lord is guardian over all things. And when our sentence came, put into execution, we delivered Hud, and those who had believed with him through our mercy. And we delivered them from a grievous punishment. And this Ad willingly rejected the signs of their Lord, and were disobedient unto his messengers, and they followed the command of every rebellious, perverse person. Wherefore they were followed in this world with the curse, and they shall be followed in the same on the day of resurrection. Did not Ad disbelieve with their Lord? Was it not said, Away with Ad, the people of Hud, and unto the tribe of Thamud we sent their brother Saleh. And we said unto them, O my people, worship God. Ye have no God besides him. It is he who hath produced you out of the earth, and hath given you an habitation therein. Ask pardon of him, therefore, and be turned unto him, for my Lord is near, and ready to answer. They answered, O Saleh, thou wast a person on whom we placed our hopes before this. Dost thou forbid us to worship that which our fathers worshipped? But we are certainly in doubt concerning as to which thou dost invite us, as justly to be suspected. Saleh said, O my people, tell me, if I received an evident declaration from my Lord, and he hath bestowed on me mercy from himself, who will protect me from God, if I be disobedient unto him? For ye shall not add unto me other than loss. And he said, O my people, this is the she-camel of God, a sign unto you. Therefore dismiss her freely, that she may feed in God's earth, and do her no harm, lest a swift punishment seize you. Yet they killed her, and said, Enjoy in your dwellings for 3 days. This is an infallible prediction. And when our decree came, we delivered Saleh and those who believe with him through our mercy from the disgrace of that day. For thy Lord is a strong and mighty God. So remember there, very important thing. A very, very important thing. Saleh and the other prophets speak concerning what God has asked them to speak. And the predictions are infallible. They're not, well, that's on the subject, it was close. Or, well, it's mostly right predictions, like these New Age prophets, or it's some weird conditional one. Jesus will come back if I live to be 83. Died in his 30s, didn't he? And when our decree came, we delivered Saleh and those who believed with him through our mercy from the disgrace of that day. For thy Lord is the strong and the mighty God. But a terrible noise from heaven assailed those who acted unjustly, and in the morning they were found in their houses, lying dead and prostrate, as though they had never dwelt therein. Prostrate as the metaphor of collapsed in that case. As though they had never dwelt therein, or just one of the words to describe the situation. As though they have never dwelt therein. Did not the mood disbelieve in their Lord? Was not the mood as far away? Our messengers also came formerly unto Abraham with good tidings. They said, Peace be upon thee. And he answered, And unto you peace. And he tarried not, but brought a roasted calf. And when he saw that their hands did not touch the meat, he misliked them and entertained a fear of them. And they said, Fear not, for we are sent unto the people of Lot. And his wife was standing by, and she laughed. And we promised her Ishaq, and after Ishaq, Yaqub. She said, Alas, shall I bear a son? Who am old? This is my husband, also being advanced in years. Common misperception about Sod, 3 count, Ah, Lam, Ha. That's how you spell Saleh. And Hood is Ha, Wow, Dal. Verily, this would be a wonderful thing. The angels answered, Dost thou wonder at the effect of the command of God? The mercy of God and his blessings be upon you, the family of the house, for he is praiseworthy and to be glorified. And when his apprehension had departed from Abraham, and the good tidings of Isaac's birth had come unto him, he disputed with us concerning the people of Lut. And Lut is let's get the right spelling with Lut. Luke. Yeah, lamb, wow, ka. Luke. For Abraham was a pitiful, compassionate, and devout person. The angel said unto him, O Abraham, abstain from this, for now is the command of thy Lord come to put their sentence in execution, and ineffable punishment is ready to fall upon them. So Luke was the messenger, and his people rejected his message, including his own wife. So it was time. They'd have been warned. O Abraham, abstain from this, for now is the command of thy Lord come, and an inevitable punishment is ready to befall them, ready to fall upon them. And when our messengers came unto Lot, he was troubled for them, and his arm was straitened concerning them. And he said, This is a grievous day. And his people came unto him, rushing to him, and they had formerly been guilty of wickedness. And Lot said unto them, Verily, my people, these my daughters are more lawful for you. Therefore fear God, and put me not to shame by wronging my guest. It wasn't that he was handing them out are more lawful. That means they're possible to be married. Not that he handed them over to be violated by the crowd. That's not what happened. No prophet of God would do such a thing. Therefore fear God, and put me not to shame by my guest. Is there not a man of prudence among you? Being a prude's not a bad thing, people. They answered, Thou knowest that we have no need of thy daughters, and thou well knowest what we would have. He said, If I had strength sufficient to oppose you, or I could have recourse unto a powerful support, I would certainly do it. The angel said, O Luke, verily we are the messengers of thy Lord. They shall by no means come in unto thee. Go forth, therefore, with thy family in some part of the night, and let not any of you turn back. But as for thy wife, it shall happen unto her, which shall happen unto them. That shall happen unto her, which shall happen unto them. So it wasn't just the people who took part of this. Is there anybody who doesn't approve of what these wicked doers in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah are doing? And those people came with him. Lot and his couple daughters, his other wives, all like, I'll stay behind with them. I like to, party and whatnot, and I'm okay with other stuff they're doing. Go forth, therefore, with thy family in some part of the night, and let not any of you turn back. But as for thy wife, that shall happen unto her, which shall have happened unto them. So being of the family of a prophet isn't going to save you if you don't do what's right and don't turn against that which is wrong. Verily, the prediction shall be in the morning. Is not the morning near? And when our command came, we turned those cities upside down, and we rained upon them stones and baked clay, one upon the other, and being marked from thy Lord, and they are not far distant from those who act unjustly. And unto Madian we sent thy brother Shuaib, Sheen, Ain, Ya, Ba, Shuaib. He said, O my people, worship God. Ye have no God but him, and diminish not measure and weight. Verily I see you to be in a happy condition, but I fear for you the punishment of they which will encompass O my people, give full measure and just weight, and diminish not unto men aught of their matters, neither commit injustice in the earth, acting corruptly. Kind of reminds me of the Old West, how they would throw off the scales just a little bit to either get their gold or whatever to count as more, or that of others to count as less. All my people give full measure and just weight and diminish not unto men out of the matter, neither commit injustice in the earth, acting corruptly. The residue shall remain unto you as a gift from God. After you shall have done justice to others will be better for you than wealth gotten by fraud, if you be true believers. I am no guardian over you. They answered, O Shu'aib, do thy prayers enjoin thee that we should leave the gods which our fathers worshipped, or that we should not do that which we please with our substance? The problem with capitalism. Oh, let us earn how we want. Let us spend how we want. No, there's justice to be had with both. Thou, it seems, art the wise and fit to direct. He said, O my people, tell me if I have received an evident declaration from my Lord, and he hath bestowed on me an excellent provision, and I will not consent unto you in that which I forbid you. Do I seek any other than reformation to the utmost of my power? My support is from God alone. On him do I trust, and unto him do I turn me. O my people, let not your opposing of me draw on you like unto that which fell on the people of Noah, or the people of Hud, or the people of Saleh. Neither was the people of Lot far distant from you. Ask pardon therefore of thy Lord, and be turned unto him, for my Lord is merciful and loving. And some people, this is the only verse of the subject that they learn. وَاسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ ثُمَّ تُوبُوا إِلَيْهِ إِنَّ رَبِّي رَحِيمٌ وَدُودٌ. وَاسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ ثُمَّ تُوبُوا إِلَيْهِ إِنَّ رَبِّي رَحِيمٌ وَدُودٌ. And you'll notice the oohs and the wa sounds in these 56 verses and its companion, which I consider the lover's card sort of verse. And what is it, Surah 57, about loving your fellow people who came before you, and that sort of thing. Is it 57? Which verse is it? 59 maybe. And had adopted the faith, love those who immigrate to them, and have no jealousy in their breasts for that which had been given them, preference over themselves, even though they were in need of it. And whoso save from his own covetousness, such are they who will be the successful. Yes, that must be what I was thinking of. And once more, وَاسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ ثُمَّ تُوبُوا إِلَيْهِ إِنَّ رَبِّي رَحِيمٌ وَدُودٌ. They answered, O Shu'aib, we understand not much of what thou sayest, and we see thee to be a man of no power among us. And if it had not been for the sake of thy family, we would have surely stoned thee. Neither couldst thou have prevailed against us. Shu'aib said, O my people, is my family more worthy in your opinion than God? And do ye cast him behind you with neglect? Verily my Lord comprehendeth that which ye do. O my people, do ye work according to your condition? I will surely work according to my duty. And ye shall certainly know on whom will be inflicted the punishment. which shall cover him with shame, and who is a liar. Wait, therefore, for I also will wait with you. Wherefore, when our decree came, we delivered Shuaib and those who believed with him through our mercy, and a terrible noise assailed those who had acted unjustly. And in the morning they were found in their houses, prostrate, as though they were, they had never dwelt therein. Was not Madian removed, as Thamud had been removed? And we formerly sent Moses with our signs and manifest power unto Pharaoh and his princes. But they followed the command of Pharaoh, although the command of Pharaoh did not direct them aright. Pharaoh shall proceed on the day of resurrection, and he shall lead them into hellfire. An unhappy way shall it be which they shall be led. They were followed in this life by a curse, and on the day of resurrection miserable shall be the gift which shall be given them. This is a part of the histories of the cities, which we rehearse unto thee. Some of them are standing, and others are demolished. We treated them not unjustly, but they dealt unjustly with their own souls, and their gods, which they invoked, besides God, were of no advantage unto them at all. When the decree of thy Lord came to be executed on them, neither were they any other than a detriment unto them. And thus was the punishment of thy Lord afflicted, when he punished the cities which were unjust, for his punishment is grievous and severe. Verily herein is a sign unto him who feareth the punishment of the last day. That shall be a day whereon men shall be assembled, and that a day whereon witness shall be borne. We defer it not, but unto a determined time. When that day shall come, no soul shall speak to excuse itself or to intercede for another, but by the permission of God. Of them one shall be miserable, and another shall be happy. And they who shall be miserable shall be thrown into hellfire. There shall they wail and bemoan. They shall remain therein so long as the heavens and the earth remain, so long as the heavens and the earth shall endure, except what thy Lord shall please. For thy Lord effecteth that which he pleaseth, but they who shall remain happy shall be admitted into paradise. And they shall remain therein so long as the heavens and the earth shall endure, besides what thy Lord shall please to add unto their bliss. A bounty which shall not be interrupted. So paradise is unending. So God's more merciful than exact coinage. Be not therefore in doubt concerning that which these men worship. They worship no other than what their fathers worshipped before them. And we will surely give them their full portion, not in the least diminished. We formerly gave unto Moses the book, and disputes arose among his people concerning it. And unless a previous decree had proceeded from thy Lord to bear with them during this life, the matter had been surely decided between them, and thy people are jealous and in doubt concerning Alcoran. But unto every one of them will thy Lord render the reward of their works, for he well knoweth that which they do. Be thou steadfast, therefore, as thou hast been commanded, and let him also be steadfast who shall be converted with thee, and transgress not, for he seeth that which ye do. And incline not unto those who act unjustly, lest the fire of hell touch you. For ye have no protectors except God, neither shall ye be assisted against him. Pray regularly, morning and evening, and in the former part of the night, for good works drive away evils. This is an admonition unto those who consider. Wherefore persevere with patience, for God suffereth not the reward of the righteous to perish. Were such of the generations before you endued with understanding and virtue, who forbade the acting corruptly in the earth, any more than a few only of those whom we delivered? But they who were unjust followed which they enjoyed in this world, and were wicked doers, and thy Lord was not such a disposition as to destroy the cities unjustly, while their inhabitants behave themselves uprightly. And if thy Lord pleased, he would have made all men of one religion, one system of judgment. But they shall not cease to differ among themselves, unless those on whom thy Lord shall have mercy. And unto this hath he created them. For the word of thy Lord shall be fulfilled, when he said, Verily I will fill hellfire altogether with jinn and men. So the fire beings and the clay beings, well, in clay bodies, earthly bodies. Jinn is the plural, not genie. Genie's the singular. The whole of the histories we relate unto thee, that we may confirm thy heart thereby, and herein is the truth come unto thee, and an admonition, and a warning unto the true believers. Say unto those who believe not, act ye according to your condition. We will surely act according to our duty, and wait, for we will certainly wait also. Unto God is known that which is secret in heaven and earth, and unto him shall the whole matter be referred. Therefore worship him, and put thy trust in him, for thy Lord is not regardless of that which ye do. And Alcoran is the most important thing that came through Mohammed, and we had an interesting sermon that the Prophet said once that was just interrupted for the prayers, had a important correlation that he went over the end time signs in such detail, and almost nothing was remembered other than how much time it took and all that. It may have been almost as much detail as the Koran itself, that one set of sermons. But the important thing is not per se the signs. The important thing is what we're to do. That we're steadfast in our hardship. And